Hey everyone, this is DWS Darius, and today we are in the fish room. In this video, I want to give you guys a look at what's been going on. It feels like I haven't made a video in quite a while, and that's because I haven't. The videos that I posted last week and the week before were videos that I made before, about maybe a month and a half ago. So within that time period, I haven't made any videos. And this video is just going to give you guys a little up-to-date look. And as the title says, I am introducing to you guys my new discus. Discus are one of those fish that a lot of us want to keep, however we're scared to keep because one, they are extremely expensive, well not extremely but very expensive, and two, they are said to be some fish that are difficult to take care of. I've had my discus now for 3 weeks and so far so good. Now this video is not going to be a video where I talk about the care and everything about the discus because I obviously haven't had them long enough. I want to give you guys that care video and just the overall review of the discus fish in about 2 months from my original purchase date, which will be about 5 weeks from today. But yeah, so far I have 5 discus. This is just a juvenile that I'm growing up in this 55-gallon planting tank. The reason why he's down here is because he arrived a bit smaller compared to the rest. So he's grown up in here while the other 4 are in the main tank. The other 4 are about 4 to 5 inches. This guy is the smallest. He's a cobalt blue and he's definitely a cute little fish. But yeah, I decided to finally step into discus. 3 weeks of keeping them, and they definitely are some awesome fish. I have learned a lot in these 3 weeks, but I'm going to wait the full 2 months to give you guys an overview of these discus. So I would go upstairs to record the discus now, but it's during the day. As you can see, I have the daylight, and you know that 210, the glare on the 210 is just terrible during the day. So what I decided to do was just give you guys a little walkthrough of the fish room, and when I finish with that, I'll give you some footage of the discus that I took at night. So let's just show you guys some of the main topics of what's going on in this fish room. So if we look down here, we have my male green terror who's starting to color up pretty nicely. If you saw my last video, he looked terrible. That's because he was beaten by his female. I put him in this tank as the most dominant fish, hoping that he will get his dominance, and it's definitely working out. He's a gorgeous looking fish once again. So pretty soon when he's bigger than the female, I'm going to add the female to this tank with a divider, and hopefully I can get them back in breeding mode. These red devils, they will be rehomed. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I should make another pair out of my 3 green terror fry. That is, if I have a male and a female, or whether or not I should just sell them, because my pair do show hope. My original pair, they do show hope of reuniting. After that, I have my big buttercoat fry. I remember in my last update I showed you that he was still nervous. Right now he's definitely more confident, and he's definitely chasing my hand whenever I stick my hand in his tank. For now, he is going to be the main resident of this tank. However, if I decide to breed any fish, he's going to be gone, and the breeding pair will be in this tank. I was thinking about electric blue Jack Dempsey's because I have one of those, and so far they're awesome. But that's no time soon. So for now, he's kicking it in there. I had the puffers in that tank, and just recently, last week, I put them up in here, and that's because my Malaysian trumpet snows were going crazy in this tank again. Now, I don't like the idea of taking these puffers back and forth. But for now, they are going to be in this tank because I do plan on breaking this down. This was actually supposed to be my hospital tank, but you know with me, whenever I have an empty tank with the heater and the filter, that tank will be occupied. So I'm going to turn this back into my hospital tank while I turn that 29-gallon into something nice. Then we have my 125-gallon mid-size American cichlid tank. So far, I still have this Geophagus as the dominant fish, very aggressive. The only new fish in this tank is my Vija black belt cichlid, still a juvenile but definitely an awesome fish. I also have my electric blue Jack Dempsey, he's cool. I have a regular Jack Dempsey in here, and with this tank I have a lot of duplicate species, like I have 2 Salvini, 3 of the green terrors, the big green terror mom. I'm not sure where she's at. Oh, she's right there, but you already know she's going back to that tank. This 10-foot barb is going back in the pond because he does so well with those koi when the temperature comes back up. I'm going to keep one of these Salvini, which in my opinion are some of the most aggressive South American cichlids I've ever kept. They're just, not South American, Central American, they're just so nasty. I was trying to get a pair, but they're just so mean towards each other. I'm giving up with them as far as making them a pair, but they definitely are some beautiful fish, just nasty. After that, in this tank right here, I tried some live shrimp. I tried some live plants. And these Buenos Aires tetra will definitely eat live plants, so this tank is going to have to stay just as bare as it is. Maybe I'll add some more driftwood, but plants are not going to work out, but they're doing nicely. So far I have 1 dominant male, which is that guy right there. And he's been pointing out some females to me as well. So eventually I'm going to start thinning them down. Then we come over to the saltwater tank. This tank just had a water change about an hour ago, and everything in this tank is recovering nicely. You remember my heater malfunctioned and wiped out just about everything. So since that heater malfunction, I picked up this bird's nest coral, which is doing well. I'm doing well so far with these SPS corals. My monopora, the green and the red, are doing nicely up there. They're spreading pretty nicely. I picked up this new Zoa. What else? And then I got another frog spawn. My old frog spawn was 5 heads big, so I'm really disappointed that I lost that, but the tank is filling nicely, and it's doing good, and I'm glad that the headache is over and I'm not losing anything, and now the tank is just progressing. Then after that, my fish room is also my laundry room, so I have a lot of clothes hanging up. But yeah, this is the African cichlid tank. The other day, the water was blue. I still don't know why. Did a water change, got it nice and clear again. The plants that I was trying to grow out in that geophagus tank, I'm now putting them in here. So far the fish are not messing with them. The plants are damaged from the Buenos Aires tetra, but hopefully they kick back in. I think because these fish are not messing with it now, they won't mess with it when it is fully grown. And I think Amazon sword in this tank will look awesome. I have it in a little clear glass little planter, and I think it will fit in nicely once everything comes around nicely. But yeah, as far as fish, I'm still hoping that he's going to become the dominant male. I still have this guy in here just because I don't know what to do with him yet. But yeah, everything is still the same with this tank as far as fish. My juveniles still haven't colored up much, and that's the bad thing about buying juvenile fish. It takes them a while to get colorful. They got to find dominance and just safety in the tank before they decide to start showing color. This guy is looking awesome. He could get a little bit more intense, but for now, he's definitely beautiful, especially since he's only about 2 inches. I'm hoping that he's a male, definitely not showing any colors yet. You would think that because he's more dominant than this guy, he would start showing a little bit of color, which is why I'm starting to think he might be a female, but hopefully not. We'll see in the time to come. But that's a look at what's been going on with this fish room. The title of this video was about my discus, so less about this fish. Now let me show you guys some of my discus.